Hey everyone, it's Miss Billman, and we are looking at Unit 9. Can you believe it? We are in the final unit of the book. Eek! Many real-world situations involve numbers that are less than 0. For example, a thermometer activity you completed involved some temperatures that were less than 0. So less than 0, we are getting into negative numbers. Now, we're going to take 1 through 5 and write the opposite. So if something is 300 feet above sea level, it is now 300 feet below sea level. When I'm looking for words that are opposite, I wouldn't say feet and move to inches. That above becomes below. Think of a number line, a vertical one. $45 savings account withdrawal. So that's like taking money out. Now the opposite of taking money out is even more fun because it means putting money in. So $45 savings account deposit. I could use that word. For number 3, 9 positive electrical charges. Now, the opposite, I would take positive and turn it to negative. So 9 negative electrical charges. Number 4, $488 checking account deposit. That's like the best kind of deposit because it's $488 and it's going into your account. Now the opposite would be taking the money out. So $488 checking account withdrawal. And number 5, 1 foot below sea level. For 1 foot below sea level, the opposite would be 1 foot above sea level. I can't just say, well, I'm going to do the opposite situation and pick 1 foot below the sky. That's just not how that works. Number 6, the solar panels on the Jordan's home generate electricity. During the month of August, the Jordan family used 570 kilowatt hours of electricity. If their bill for August was $0, what amount of electricity did they generate that month? I'm going to write a couple things down that I have on my mind. So they used 570 kilowatt hours of electricity. And I'm going to say KW. Their bill was $0. So it's not like they were, given any money or that they owed any money. So the amount that they generated, like that they don't have to pay for, would be that 570 kilowatts. And maybe that's how it is wherever they live, where if you have solar panels and you generate 570 kilowatts, you break even. So for each arrow on the Fahrenheit thermometer, it points to a temperature. Write the temperature, then write the opposite. I'm going to start with number 10. I know it's not number 7, but it's pointing at 0. So 0 degrees. I could even say 0 degrees Fahrenheit for this one. But the opposite would still be 0. There is no opposite of 0 when it's that origin on a number line. We're going to get more into that deeper into this unit, but zeros is just 0. So I noticed each of these are going up by 2. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So that's something I'm glad I noticed before I started because, I could have just written 1. So 9 is at 4 degrees Fahrenheit, but it's 4 degrees above 0. And the opposite would be 4 degrees Fahrenheit below 0. We'll make your way up. Number 8 is at 8 degrees. So I'd write 8 degrees Fahrenheit above 0 and 8 degrees Fahrenheit below 0. Looking at things this way, when they say it's like above, we don't always say, oh yes, positive. Like I've never told anyone the weather by saying it's positive 70 degrees out. I just don't say that. But really good mathematicians can read critically where it says when it's above 0, it most likely is a positive number. For right now, until somebody changes that. And when it says below, I'm moving below 0 on that number line. And now I'm going to get into negatives. So number 7 is 16 degrees above 0 and 16 degrees below 0 is the opposite. Number 11, again, still going by those 2. So 11's at 4. So I can't just write 4 degrees because that's not true. It's 4 degrees below 0. When we move into negative numbers, I could write that as negative 4 degrees, but still trying to use that above, below, so I can understand what a vertical number line and a horizontal number line really do look at with the above, below, left, and right. For number 12, it is 12 degrees Fahrenheit below zero, the opposite being 12 degrees Fahrenheit above zero. And number 13, it's at 18 degrees. So I'd write 18 degrees Fahrenheit below zero with the opposite of 18 degrees Fahrenheit above zero. Thanks for joining me.